This is when, when they go, we created GB Energy, us, the Labour Party, we've created GB Energy. It's going to be Britain's first and only green energy producer. Think it's still green, do we? Now, well, hello, you gorgeous mother truckers, and welcome back to the Inner Correction. So, the great net zero push. We need to stop our carbon before 2035, and we're going to make the UK great, and this, that, and the other. We're going to go for solar power, and we're going to go for this, and we're going to go for that, and it's going to make everything great. Well, it really isn't, is it? Because some more information here. The great June Slater actually put this up on her Twitter account, and I'm now going to share the video so you can all see the truth about solar power. So let's bring it up. So let's just bring it down a bit. So there you go. There's June Slater. Wonderful lady. If you're not subscribed to her on Twitter, please do so. And she does some great YouTube, and that absolutely straight down the middle of the road, common sense, logical, makes sense, brilliant lady. Absolutely love her videos, love what she puts, and she brings this sort of stuff out. So she's done that. So let's just get it out there. And it looks like this is a council meeting. It does say something about Colchester, but it looks like Colchester Council, something residents. Can't quite remember, but it's obviously sort of watermarked. So let's just listen to what good old Rachel has to say.
Good evening. I've been a supporter of green energy and a keen environmentalist since my 20s. My office is solar powered, so I was mortified to discover that a single lithium mine causes millions of tons of waste every year laced with sulfuric acid and radioactive uranium, polluting the water supply for 300 years, not to mention the unacceptable human costs with child labour to mine cobalt. When I researched which solar panel to purchase, I did not for 1 minute consider it would be made by people trapped in razor wire enclosed labour camps, being exposed to large quantities of quartz dust which causes silicosis. Please note that the Ethical Consumer Organisation report that it is hard to avoid forced labour in the solar panel supply chain. Wind turbines, which last about 20 years, consume a colossal amount of resources and energy to manufacture and install, not to mention the blight and bird kill. They require diesel engines to start them up and then gallons of oil to lubricate, and they can't readily be recycled. Solar panels are also extremely difficult to recycle, costing more than the production of the panel, and lithium batteries pose steep challenges too. Add to that the human suffering, which we've all unwittingly been part of just by owning a laptop or mobile phone, which is minimal compared to what's required for an EV or solar farm. These so-called green or ethical solutions aren't solutions at all, just very good marketing from the $1.5 trillion a year climate change industry. That's $4 billion a day, by the way. None of us can undo what's already been done, but what we can all do is make sure this doesn't escalate exponentially with fleets of unnecessary EVs and acres of solar farms eating up our precious farmland. Good evening.
So there you go. That's the simple truth. The simple, God-honest truth. It costs... this is when, when they go, we created GB Energy, us, the Labour Party, we've created GB Energy. It's going to be Britain's first and only green energy producer. Think it's still green, do we? Now, that's going to cost £8.6 billion. Well, it's not, is it? That's £8.6 billion they've sort of set to one side, ready for it. You can see how much, like wind farms, 20 years, you got to replace them. Every 20 years, you got to replace a wind turbine. Every time. Solar panels, you can see the devastation it causes to the planet. All the green energy stuff, all the net zero stuff is just smoke and mirrors to make us poorer and them richer. It's a simple truth. Good old Rachel Matthews there. But the thing is, all this information is easily found on the internet. So when you get old Milliband going, oh, just shut down, shut up, you muppet. All it'll do is it will financially cripple us. We are going to be able to be independent for power. Did you just close the last coal plant? Yes. So where are we going to get anything for any emergency generation when the wind's not blowing or the snow all over our solar panels? Oh, we'll have to use gas-powered generators. Where are we going to get that from? Oh, we import it from China. So we're independent then, are we, power-wise? Yeah? It's going to be a long 5 years, but with these idiots in charge, we haven't got a chance in hell, have we, ladies and gentlemen? We genuinely haven't. Any case, a couple more videos popping up there. The last one I did, and one that YouTube will deem that you need to watch. So why resist? If the mighty YouTube tells you to watch it, you should watch it. Down below is my logo. Click that and subscribe to the channel. It's free, and it means all that happens is my channel gets bigger and bigger, and my videos go out to more and more people, which hopefully will awaken more and more people to the hypocrisy, stupidity, madness, and just, well, clown world that we now live in. A dangerous one at that. Any case, enough of that. I'm done. So, until the next one.